News on a series of startling events this Friday. What happened to the sky at midday? Why is it curtains at the temple? And what does a Roman centurion have to say about the identity of Jesus of Nazareth, who was put to death today?
Hear it first with me, Hortensia Hortensius Hortalis. Now let's meet the man who saw today's events, top Roman centurion Benius Deus. Can you hear us, Officer Deus?
I can hear you, Hortensia. Hail Caesar.
Hail Caesar. Could you tell us, Benius, could I call you Benius?
Please do.
Could you tell us about the events of today?
Well, I'm ashamed to say that the day started with my soldiers dressing Jesus as a king and making fun of him. They even crowned him with a crown of thorns. Pilate had got in on the joke too. When we nailed Jesus to the cross, we put a big sign on it saying, King of the Jews.
Jesus was hung on a cross between two criminals, I hear.
Yes, even the criminals laughed at him. But Jesus, he just quietly took it all. I began to feel very uneasy. It wasn't apparent to me what he had done wrong. I began to think, maybe we'd crucified an innocent man. Passers-by were shouting, "You saved others, now save yourself." I thought, what if he could save himself? But he chose not to. What if something much, much bigger is going on here? That's when the darkness fell.
Indeed, the whole sky went dark for 3 hours in the middle of the day.
Jesus cried out in despair, my God, why have you left me?" His cry rang out and filled the whole dark sky. And I heard that news about the temple curtain too.
I think we have an eyewitness for that. Claudia, the temple cleaner.
Biggest rip you ever saw in your life it was. From the top to the bottom, no less. How they're going to repair those curtains is anyone's guess. We need our temple curtains stitched up again to keep everyone out of God's holy place. You can't just have anyone wandering into God's presence, can you? How would that be even possible?
Interesting. Back to your story, Benius.
When Jesus died, that's when it all started to come together in my head. Everything that Jesus had said, done, the way he was, even on that cross. He was doing it willingly. We'd been so wrong. It was then that I couldn't help but cry out, surely this man was the Son of God.
Well, viewers, you heard it here from the mouth of a Roman centurion. He believes he's just witnessed the death of the Son of God. I don't know what to make of everything that's happened around the death of Jesus, but I have a feeling that this may yet turn out to be a good news story. Okay, news viewers, let's crack open some of the details of that report. Did you spot these things? When Jesus died on the cross, the sky went dark. Jesus took God's anger at sin that we deserve in our place. That's good news for sinners like you and me. And what about the temple curtain? That big keep out sign between people and God? Well, it ripped in two from top to bottom, didn't it? Jesus dying on the cross opens the way to know God. We're not cut off from his amazing love. Good news. And what did that Roman soldier realise?
Surely this man was the Son of God.
The good news of the cross is possible because Jesus is God's Son. He's the innocent one who willingly takes our place and whose sacrifice satisfies God. When we turn from sin and turn to Jesus, everything he died to give us, the right to be God's precious children, this gift is ours forever. And that's why the cross is a good news story.